Well, that seems like the perfect time to just transition into the actual stream. Lay 7 subscribed to Tier 1, making 18 months. I'm sorry we didn't have the right screen. Let's see. See if we can catch it. I may have to zoom in a bit too. Lay 7, thank you. You may not hear it, but I'll dance to it anyway. Doom, 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 doom. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Don't peek at my barn. What's up, Nessa? How you doing? Simshu, Nadu6. Zach Bonifer asks, is the packing done? Question is, has the packing started? The answer is kinda. I have a process. Been doing laundry, so I have everything, and then it's just doop, 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 doop. Put it in the case, go. Autumn's Toys, Tier 1, 42 months. 42. 42. That's insane. That is insane. No, I don't do the big time in advance packing thing. My mother, such a crazy lady. She packs starting a month before I trip. But not me. I don't have time for all that. And I'm going to Texas. Excuse me, I'm still working on this cough, but it's almost done. I'm going to Texas. If I forget anything, I can still get the things I need. It won't be that big a deal. Peter Carnes, how you doing? We watched a show over the weekend. It might have been the movie we watched that Kelly did not care for. It was called Leave the World Behind, or Leave something like that behind. Produced by Michelle and Barack Obama. But also there was a guy's name at the beginning of it that was Peter Cohn, K-O-H-N, and I laughed out loud. Kelly's like, why is that funny? I was like, it's Peter Cohn. Peter Cohn. He produced this movie. Isn't that crazy? By the way, let me get the name of that movie for y'all. Kelly will tell you, do not watch it. That she hated it. I think it's Leave the World Behind. Got Julia Roberts. Got Ethan Hawke. Mahershala Ali. Kevin Bacon. I forgot Kevin Bacon has a part in it. All in all, I thought the story was okay. But the way the story was told, it was directed by Sam Esmail, which I think was the My Robot guy, Mr. Robot. Yeah, he's the Mr. Robot director. The story was okay. The directing was not so good. Sully, did you watch the Texans game yesterday against the Titans? Holy moly! First of all, I don't curse on stream often, but that's some bull. That they get to wear the Houston Oilers gear. That hurt my soul to watch my Texans play against the Oilers, the team I cheered for up until they left Houston. That should not go to Tennessee with them. And how dare they wear the Oilers gear against the Texans? Wear it against somebody else, but don't wear it against us. That was a shot. And you know what they got for it? Titans got one of these, a big old L. They got a loss. They led that game almost the whole time. And then my Texans just barely made it to the end to kick a 54-yard field goal for the win. Well, I know technically, but technically is a bunch of bullshit. That Oilers should go back to the city of Houston where it makes sense. I don't care if they got to do a contract, pay for it, whatever. Fix it. It's bullshit. I'm watching it and have like a half hour left. So I won't ruin anything for you. I wouldn't do that. I thought the story, the way they were putting it together, was kind of a good thriller, and I'll leave it at that. What I would like to see, and Kelly and I talked about this, I would like to see another director tackle the exact same movie with the same actors, the same sets, everything. Just different director, different editing, different score, maybe that kind of stuff. Universal Ghost says, I'm ready for my Packers to fire our defensive coordinator. It's been a rough season for you guys, hasn't it? Callard says the movie is based on the book. Yeah, we did see that in the opening or closing credits. It was interesting that I didn't know that Michelle and Barack Obama produced anything. And also, I wonder how many former presidents have ever done anything quite like that. But like I said, I think Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke and Mahershala Ali all did and Kevin Bacon all did a wonderful job. Their acting was great. Peter Carnes has broken the 2,000 watched hours marker. Let me make a note. I think you and Nadu6 is nipping at your heels, if not there with you. Gonna have to get those sent out to you guys. It will be after I get back, just FYI. 2K hours. Universal Ghost. That's gonna net you a wonderful patch NFT. Callard said I should be over 2K, not sure how to check anymore. Okay, Callard, I'll look it up as well. Yeah, I cannot believe that. I can't believe 42 months, and I can't believe 2,000 hours. You guys I love you, I appreciate you. You're also a little insane. Maybe that's why I love and appreciate you. But remind me when we get back. Today's my last day to stream because we're going to leave tomorrow to head back to the great state of Texas and have Whataburger, and we're going to have steaks, and we're going to have Cajun, and we're going to have great Mexican food and real frozen margaritas, and I'm going to gain a few pounds, and I'm okay with that. Wait, there is a 2K patch? I'm pretty sure I'm over 2K. Autumn's Toys, yeah. At one point in time, once upon a time, it was easy for me to keep up with it. But they changed the formatting when I went to Stream Elements, and it's made it tricky, but I'll check yours as well. I will reach out if I need any wax wallets or anything. Yo, Fourth Curator, what's up? You had to add up the hours in your count. Well, I'll check. I can look in the background of Stream Elements. It just doesn't present it to you guys in a good way. Okay, Fourth Curator, I'll have to take a look. It's gonna be a busy day, but I'll try to get in there and take a look. See, we're leaving tomorrow. I've still got quite a few lists items. I got up this morning, had to make one errand. I stopped to place my first bet at a sports book. Kelly and I have been watching the Browns and the Texans all season, and almost every week, I'd say 85-90% of this season, the games have come down to a field goal in the final seconds. Like, every game has been a one field goal difference, with the exception of last week was weird for our teams. But I'm talking for the Browns and the Texans. Next Saturday, or next Sunday, Christmas Eve, we are going to be at the Browns versus Texans game at my old stomping ground, Reliant Stadium. And I was like, you know what? This pattern has been setting something up for us. And we want to capitalize. So last night I asked Kelly, what do you think the final score is going to be? She said 2017 in favor of the Browns. I like those numbers. So it's like, I'm going to go to the sports book tomorrow at the casino, because there's casinos all around here. We don't go into them. That was my first time into that casino. I thought I'll go put a few dollars on a few crazy things. Stuff with high returns. I want 2017 Browns win over Texans. I want 2017 Texans win over Browns. And I want to put like $10 on a tie. Because these teams every week give us a heart attack going down to the wire. And if there's going to be a tie this season, it's going to be Texans versus Browns. So I wanted to put money on it. The guy tells me we don't take those kind of bets yet. Later this week, you can place bets like that. I was like, I'm out of town. Starting tomorrow, I can't place these. Oh, well, you can bet on a team to win or a team to lose, or you can go with the over or with the under. And I'm like, no, those are minimal returns. This game's a close game. That does mean nothing. I want to place the bets that give us crazy money back. So I'll have to figure out what to do. Can't do it in here in the state, but I think in Texas you might be able to use like one of the betting apps. So I thought I'd take a stab at it. I've never placed a bet on a game like that before. That is the MGM that I went to, and they wouldn't take that bet yet. It was an MGM betting facility inside a casino up here, an Indian casino. Yeah. Yeah, Caller. I mean, we have it too, but the guy wouldn't take that bet yet. The casino wouldn't take that bet yet. Something about those lines are still being set, and with the quarterback situation, the only game they could take those kind of bets on was tonight's Seahawks game for Monday Night Football against the Eagles. Is it Eagles? I think they're playing the Eagles. Hopefully you get to see our new QB in action. I'm hoping that Stroud is back, but I don't know. Barnes, I don't know if Vegas has set him or not. He just told me that they didn't take him yet. Yeah, I'll have to look that up, Funko Addict Tech. I downloaded one of the apps the other day, but then I found out that Washington State, you can't place those bets. I'm really sorry about all the noise. This grossness is almost out of me. I've been getting rid of some of it. It's just right there. If it is FanDuel and that is legal in Texas because of GPS. Meaning would we be able to? I thought about that, and if it requires like a state ID or whatever, I'll just get like my dad to place the bets for me. I'll have him download the app and do it so we can at least place the bets. Because I feel like if I don't get those bets placed, you guys can just rest assured the final score will be 2017 or a tie. I can't imagine what the return on if putting 10, 20 bucks on it's going to end in a tie. They're going to be like, the odds are like pretty much astronomically against you. But in this case, I think it could happen. What else did I want to tell you guys about? Oh, some stickers are in. I'm still waiting on the idiots at Sticker Mule, who can't seem to do just about anything right here recently, to get my stickers to me. And then even then, I'm a little apprehensive. But our friends at Sticker Ninja did the order in a timely fashion, and one of the 3 stickers is in, which I'd like to show you now. This is the glow sticker for our Nerds Unite for Extra Life. This is, you can see all the white that shows through glows, and then I will stab at getting the lighting off in here so you guys can see. The glow in the dark on these is insane. We've had them in the past for the, we did them for Halloween one year for the Nerdy Fright. And, that's sound. I don't need sound. Where's the Elgato? That's Stream Deck. Control Center. They have like 18 pieces of software running, but they all have similar logos. Turn that off. Daria 83, 35 months. All right, I'm lighting this one up for you so you can see it. I wish I had a bigger panel light to go on it, but I'm using the black light to really juice it up. Are you guys ready? You ready for the first view of the glow-in-the-dark sticker? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Bam! Look at that. Bam, bam. It's like Indiglow. So pretty. Good job, Sticker Ninja. Sticker Mule. Sticker Ninja, good job. But I didn't realize that Sticker Ninja had so many offerings, so next time I will just go with them for everything, because they sent some samples over of some materials I didn't know they had here in the packaging. Don't those look great, though? Bam, indeed. They sent some samples over, so we may move to them for everything in the future. They're a tad more expensive, but they do good work. Right, Nadu6? This is, I guess this is just either a chrome or a holographic sample they sent. This has nothing to do, this is not my art. They sent that sample. This one looks pretty much identical, but the material feels a little heavier. This one, very shiny as well. This is their glitter. I like their glitter. It's less chunky than the one from Sticker Mule. And this is cool. Look at this. I don't even know what you call this. Like the white completely cancels out the holographic on this. That's a really cool design. And then I like this, that they have these not kiss cut is what you call it, a kiss cut sticker, so that can be picked off there like I did with the sticker sheets once upon a time. Those are just some samples. I'm glad they send that kind of stuff. That's smart, because now I know for next time. But the glows are in. I'll need to count them out and number them. We're waiting on the stickers, and I'm not going to show them yet. I'm going to wait, and we're going to do a reveal when I get back, but the pins have arrived as well. We're ready to go. We're just waiting on Sticker Mule, which ironically, they're usually the quickest of the bunch, but they screwed up everything they could. So no shout out to them. Whisper down to Sticker Mule. I'm going to find, I got to find a way to cut them out of anything we do. Next up, I got this. I got a Disney Lorcana starter pack, which is not just the regular booster packs, which have such a variety of cards, but I wanted to get a starter pack, and it comes with 2 foils, it says. And I don't know if they're random foils or what you get. There is a list in here of what cards you get. I ordered these on Amazon. Would you take a look at the condition of the package that arrived to me? Look at this, all down the side. Just beat to hell. I hope the cards inside are not too damaged. Just, it was in an envelope instead of a box. Just absolutely beat to hell. So I'm hoping that the cards inside are not as damaged as this looks. Depends on how they package this. Thank you, Funko Addict Tech. Comes with, I don't know anything about this game. I just know about the cards. Comes with some sort of, there's some pieces here with some numbering on there. There's some sort of poster, which I guess is what you use to play with. Got that. Got a game overview. Hope you pull an enchanted card. Now, I do know a little bit about those. Pop and Do says ours came from Amazon that way too. Worried about the box we purchased. Oh, man. I really hope yours are in good shape. By the way, shout out to Pop and Duo. I got a chance to watch one of your videos this weekend, and some great content as usual. You did your Mickey and Friends pack openings, and I hope you don't mind. I dropped down in the comments, and I tried to be very, very nice to everybody about, like, there's a lot of negativity again around the NFT stuff. I did this under Top Pop's post as well, and basically just, I pretended like everybody just really didn't know, and I tried to explain things and help. Did not tell people come watch my videos. That's not what I'm about. I was just trying to create a little community, some communication there within your chats. I hope that's okay. I'm never the guy that goes in and goes, hey, guess what? I know you watched their video, but come watch mine. Nah, I ain't doing that. I got one pack at a local card store. If you don't mind paying a tad over retail, good condition is guaranteed. Yeah, I don't mind. I just wanted to get something. Here's a trading card breakdown that shows the different kind of cards, some of the different cards, and like a explanation of what all the pieces of the components of the card mean. I don't know anything about this other than, hey, it was Disney trading card game. Kind of reminds me of Pokemon or those kind of card games. I wanted to get in on it, and certainly oh, okay, certainly wanted to open them on stream for you guys. If you're gonna play for real, look into a rubber cloth play. No, I'm not gonna play for real. I barely have time to play normal, like, games the family would play, or do any actual video gaming anymore. I don't have time for this, but I will collect the cards. Oh, well, hey, I'll let y'all do that, Pop and Do, but I don't ever want to be that guy that you look down in the comments and go like, oh, what's he doing, trying to gank our community? No, not at all. I'll tell people to go watch y'all all day long, for sure. Yeah, I'm very careful about that. All right, we're going to open the main deck, which it does outline which cards are in the deck. I could probably just keep this sealed, but I want to see what they look like. And then it does come with 12 additional cards as well. I guess it doesn't say that's a booster pack, but it is some sort of booster pack. And I don't know if the 2 foil cards are in here or what. Hey, we got a shout out. Nat Delos, what's up, baby? That is indeed a booster pack, says Peter Corns. All right, let's see what we got here for cards. I wish I had a different camera set up to more easily show those to you, but we got Aladdin. We got some dupes here, it seems. Cruella de Vil. Macy's going to love that. She loves the villains. Another Aladdin. Oh, that one's strong. And it does seem to be... Oh, that's shiny. That's shiny on there. I don't know if all those with the higher numbers and the silver are shiny. Or what? No idea. Got that. We got Duke of Wesselton. What is he from? Storyborn Villain. Is that Floodborn? Does it say which franchise they're from? Is that Frozen? Oh, okay. Thank you, Mountain Meg. We got another one, Duke of Westleton. We got Horace. Does he hear a who? Oh, a lot of Horace. Horace heavy. Iago. Yeah, we all know Iago. Jasper. Jasper's up to no good. Don't trust him. Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter. I see a pattern. Megara. Megara. I don't know how to say that. Megara? Thank you, Walking Miracle. And then I probably just messed it up with this one. Oh, Mickey. Classic Steamboat. Mickey. That's really cool. That's a nice looking card. I like that it's partially color, partially like sepia tone. The little shape towards the middle of the bottom shows if it's rare or common. We are still learning. The little, oh, this little peach thing? Or is that, no, that's the Ravensburger logo, isn't it? Little shape, the middle of the bottom. Let's look at these other ones I've already opened. Oh yeah, those do, they do differ per card. I thought that was a Ravensburger logo. Yeah, some look like a peach, some look like a banner. That Aladdin that I pulled, that's kind of a foil card, it's got a different logo entirely than the others. I think he may be one of my foil cards. I don't know. We'll see. The best card in my pack was Scar holding Mufasa on the cliff. Oh, that's cool. Steamboat Willie goes into public domain on January 1st. Yeah, I heard that. That's crazy. There are different shapes. That roundish one is common, I believe. You can go by the number as well, says Funko Addict Tech. Which, I guess... Rarity key. The one that looks like a peach is common. The one that looks like a banner is uncommon. A triangle shape is rare. A diamond shape, like almost like a fleur-de-lis, is a super rare. And then gold is legendary. What did that... Oh, this... Wait a minute. Which part of the pack was I in here? Right off the bat, I missed the Cruella here. This one's a rare. I didn't notice it had a foil to it, but now you can see the shine. Right at the bottom, it's got a little copper triangle. That's a rare. And the Aladdin that was right behind it is a super rare. But I think this pack, on the side, it says how many of each card you get. It doesn't say anything about the rarity. So is this card... Is this Cruella, are they all the same? Like, do they all have the same rarity? Or because of the texture of the card, do they have different rarities? Exactly, Natty. That's absolutely right. After that Mickey Mouse debacle. I don't... Well, we didn't see all these. Okay, so there's Steamboat Willie. There's a lot of cards in this deck. Alright, we got Peter Pan. Multiple Peter Pans. We got, wait a minute. That's a different kind of card. Mother's Knows Best Action Song. So it's not a character. It's a song card. We got a couple of those. 3 of those. Stampede. Common. Stampede Common. Oh. There's the triangle. That's a rare right there. Doesn't seem to have any foil or any kind. That one's called Steal from the Rich. So these are like action cards. Yeah, it even says on the paper they're action cards. Oh, there's your Vicious Betrayer. Got a couple Vicious Betrayals. There's Stolen Scimitar. That's a common. Couple of those. We got Aladdin common. Well, there's a lot of Aladdin. It's Aladdin heavy. We got Captain. Colonel's Lieutenant card. Couple of those. We got Donald Duck. That one's an uncommon. Oh, another rare. Le Fou. We got Pongo. Oh, that's a great looking card. Love the art on that for 101 Dalmatians. Pongo common. Rapunzel. Uncommon. Looks like a couple of those. 3 of them. Scar. Ooh, this is cool art on this. This is a common, but really cool art for Scar in Fuego. Donald Duck with those rated E hands for every... Oh, boy. Sergeant Tibbs. They call me Mr. Tibbs. Stitch. Rare card. Ooh, Dragonfire with Maleficent. That's an uncommon. Got 3 of those. He's got a sword. I love this. That's great. Common. That's a great one. And then Shield of Virtue. Got 2 of those uncommons. Now, I think pretty much all are equal in this deck, except for maybe those foils that I got 2 of that were in that deck. Right back to back, I got Cruella de Vil and Aladdin. And I'm double checking to make sure there are no more. So I don't know if those are random per deck. I'll have to look up and see if there's any value to those. Those are the only 2 in there. The rarest ones are the foil higher numbered ones. You'll see bottom left corner 205 plus 204. This is 72 of 204 and 104 of 204. Interesting. LGW! I just got my first NFT pop. I won in the giveaway. Elroy Jensen. That's Lindsay. Congratulations. Congratulations, Lindsay. That's awesome. What picture do you have on the card package? Is that Frozen? Yeah, I've seen several different booster packs, so I don't know. And the pack seems to be in decent condition, even though my box was jacked. Seems to be in pretty good condition. Let's see what we got here. I don't know if there's a way, like with Pokemon cards, that I'm supposed to turn these in the after I pull them out of the pack before I show them. I'm not up to these standards here. Wow, that pack doesn't want to come open. Gonna have to get the knife. Oh, there it goes. All right. Boy, I haven't cracked cards. I like this feeling a lot. This is a good feeling. Okay, on the back there, I just see a barcode. I don't know if that's something unique in here or if they all have that. Check out Disney Lorcana Trading Card Game Companion app where you can learn the game and more. But let's see what I got in this pack. This is a booster pack. I would love to do card rips, but I got to find something I'm really into. This set doesn't have Sully, which is very disappointing. All right, we got Magic Golden Flower. Of course, I think we're looking for anything foil or different. Goofy Common. Daredevil, I like that a lot. That's a good looking card. Hey Common. I love hey. Freeze Common. That's cool. It's an action card. Oh, there's another Vicious Betrayal. Common. We got Captain Hook Common. Great art on that. One Jump Ahead, another Aladdin based one. Man, they went Aladdin heavy on this set. That's an uncommon, based on that little banner at the bottom. Thanks for that call out. Ooh, Be Our Guest, uncommon. All right, let's see some fire in here, huh? We got Frying Pan, uncommon. Natty 6, disappointed with the lack of TMs. I'm not. Oh, hey, there we go. That's that is a rare. No, a super rare Stitch. Super rare Stitch. Based on that little icon at the bottom. I'll pull that aside. We'll look up and see. That's followed by a super rare, another super rare Genie. Double super rares. Back to a common Captain Hook. That's a duplicate card. And we may have one or two more behind this. I can't tell. And then, oh, Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor. Original concept art. Oh, that's cool. So this is like the old Donruss. It looks like you'd have to get multiple pieces and put them together to make a poster. That's really cool. Yeah, so let's see what Stitch and Genie, both super rares, are if they're worth anything. We'll play a little what's it worth here for us. I don't anticipate much. This is my first foray into this, my first deck and booster pack. I know I'm behind the times here, but I would definitely like to crack some more packs. Let's look up Lorcana, Genie, super rare. And I'll move this over so we can all look at it together. Okay, so that's the same card twice, it's just the background. Super rare, non-foil. Somebody has a Gem Mint 10. They've had that card graded up for sale. Let's look and see if any of these have sold. Looks like individually it's not selling for. One sold for $3.17. A non-foil. All right, let's look up now. Stitch. I know there's a lot of Stitch fans out there. I would anticipate this one having some value. Stitch. Why this packaging is bothering me? Get out of the way. Stitch super rare. And then we'll have to look up those two foils I got. Oh, wow, a graded 10 of this went for $40. But the individual card, one sold for 99 cents at auction. See, what do I tell you guys about auctions? $8.89, $4.99, $4. So there's a little value in that Stitch. And then let's look up these. I assume these are foils. I don't know if there's another terminology that we use with these, because it's not a full foil card like what I would expect to see like from like Pokemon has those really elaborate ones. Maybe those are only like the enchanted cards, but we'll look these up. These came with my starter deck. We got Cruella de Vil, which Cruella de Vil is a rare. And Aladdin that I have in foil is a super rare. I think that's probably really good. Let's see. Cruella de Vil. Lorcana foil. All right. A Gem Mint 10 went for $30 at auction. 72 of 204. That is the number I have in the lower left-hand corner of the card. That's not a serial number. That's just an ID number. I guess there's 204 cards in the deck, would be my assumption. $7. But look at that, a graded one. And this card I have, I mean, they seem to be in very good condition. The centering is good. The foil is good. There is a little nick in the bottom left-hand corner, so I don't think that would grade a 10. Still got some value to it. And then Aladdin, which is even rarer in foil. There's a lot of Aladdin cards, so I'll use their 70. What is it? 60. No, 104, 204. Let's see if that brings it up. It's a higher rarity, but goes for less. That's interesting. There's a foil one, graded, 10, $30. This one doesn't seem to have any dings, but I don't think the centering is perfect. It's hard to tell. But I would debate sending that in for grading. So all in all, I mean, even if I sold them at the non-graded pricing, I could kind of almost get my money back on what I purchased for this whole deck with these four cards I got. Almost. Yeah, Miss Jessie Star. I opened my first Lorcana starter deck, which also came with a booster pack that I got off Amazon for, I believe I paid $15. It came with, there was a huge deck of cards. Plus a booster pack. And I got, in the deck of cards, they guaranteed 2 foils. I got Aladdin and Cruella de Vil. And then in my pack, I got 2 super rares. Yeah, 2 super rare cards, Stitch and Genie. Those are my best ones. Oh, go to Jungle Bride grading? Thank you, Callard. It held that. It held that. We keep finding these at stores. My Target is putting them in the toy section. Wait, the Target's not putting them up at the front with all the other cards? That's weird. Yeah, I mean, I've been interested in it since it was first announced, because if a company like Disney could manage to capitalize on the fun and the collectability that's already there in Pokemon cards or some of the other card games, it seems like a natural fit, right? And we've looked this up before, although I haven't looked it up recently. Let's see what some of the highest selling Lorcana cards are. We're looking at sold, and we will put this in order of price highest. Those Disney sets that they did at D23 last year have gone for a lot of money. 14 grand for that one, 13, 12 and a half, 12. Individual cards, there's one Elsa that's graded PSA 10 Gem Mint. It is a legendary card. I want to see the photo at the bottom. Oh, it was a D23 Expo first, not a legendary. These are the kind of things that if the game takes off guaranteed value in these kind of promotional cards, that's always been a big deal, as long as they're limited runs. There's $10,000 for a graded foils or a signed foil set. $9,600 for one of those sets. There's $7,400 for one of the graded Elsas. These are sold pricing. Oh, they were, Miss Jessie Star? those, a complete master set of enchanted foil and non-foil. 420 cards, every version. $4,150. Wow. But those, the D23 ones were the real money here. Right, Simshu? Oh, there's a Stitch. Like I pulled, but this was the promotional card from D23. Sold for $3 grand. Yeah, so there was some real value in some of these, and I think there will continue to be as they dial this game in and make it even more collectible. I really like stuff like this. I don't know if you were to compare your dollars for dollars, would it make more sense to put, say $100 worth of packs of Lorcana or $100 worth of packs of Pokemon? I gotta feel like Pokemon's still the winner on that, just based on the amount of coverage I see it getting. But how many rare Pokemon cards are in packs compared to rare Disney cards? I don't know. Well, Allie, if they make it easier to find at retail, that means their supply is higher and demand may not be so great. I like the scarcity. To me, that means people are buying it, they're collecting it. That's a good sign. They're already on to series or wave 2. What do they call these different first chapter? So they're already on the second chapter. Still no Sully card as far as I know. I'm going to double check and make sure that hasn't changed, because I'll need all of those. No, there are some really cool Stitch cards coming up, but no Sully. Lindsay says, is there a comparison of Lorcana to NFTs? If there is, it's very loose. I mean, you're talking about physical collectibles versus digital collectibles. You do have a rarity scale, which kind of is similar. You got your common, uncommon, what do they call them? Rare. Instead of epic, they call it super rare. And then you got legendary. There's no additional redemptions of any kind should you pull a legendary out of a pack of Lorcana. Now, where the overlap might come in down the road is if they take Lorcana into the NFT or digital collectibles arena as well. I think it will happen with things like Lorcana and Pokemon cards. It's already happened with baseball cards on a small scale. Topps was on the Wax blockchain for an instant, and I still have some. I still have an unopened pack of Topps. Actually, a few of them, because people think I'm insane. I like keeping unopened packs of stuff for down the road. If we look up in my inventory and look up Topps Series 1 baseball, I still have a few cards that I purchased. This pack here that's currently worth about $66 was what they provided through blending, or what they called crafting. This was really interesting. Early Topps days when I was still learning NFTs, so 3 years ago. You bought your packs of regular Topps cards, which I have one unopened somewhere in here, I believe. I kept at least one pack, didn't I? I thought I did. We'll have to look further in a minute. But you open those, and then each week on Wednesday, they would put up a crafting recipe, and they would say, okay, here are 5 cards. If you turn those 5 cards in and burn them, destroy them, we will give you back a Redux pack. So this pack, from week 4, that was the 4th week that they did there, I happened to have the right cards, picked up the 1 or 2 I needed to fill in the blank, did the blend, so those cards were destroyed. They were pretty much all commons. And in turn, got one of these packs limited to 1,000 pieces. More than half of those have already been opened. You can see the burn emblem, 586 have been opened. And there's still some pretty rare cards in there, which is why, after 3 years, this pack is still worth $66, is the lowest one on the market. Let's look at the actual sales all in. At one point, one of these packs sold for $280. I waited too long. I gave up on 280, 250, 180, and it's just been dropping. Because Topps didn't support it. They didn't continue to play in the Wax arena. They instead backed off and went to their own blockchain, which I don't know how that's gone for them because I didn't participate. I didn't want to. But the estimated value of all my Topps cards are worth $167 still to this day. Let's see if I still have the original pack. And if I could look at my sales, my history, I made some good money off these packs. I still have a promo pack that they gave out early on. Most of those have been burned. There's less than 5,000 left, it looks like. And then I have Topps Series 1. I sold some of these Topps Series 1 packs for like $250 at one point. Now it's down to 20 bucks. I held way too long. But you never know if there's a good rookie card in here, and that some have never been pulled, down the road, these still could be worth quite a bit. So I'm holding. I got the diamond hands, whether it's for the good or the bad. Can I look at my history specifically with Topps? See what I made off Topps in those early days. I did pretty good. I went heavy and spent I think it was like $250 to $500 total, knowing baseball cards would be a hit, and I made my money back. I don't know if I can look at, let's see, market history. Can I look at what I sold specifically? I don't know if I can. I'm sure there's a way to search for it. Yeah, but I can't filter by things I sold. I'd have to look back at my sales history, which is a long list of stuff at this point. Lindsay also said, plus Funko now has its own trading cards with redeemables and rare stuff. Yeah, now see, these Lorcana cards would probably be a little closer to the upper deck Funko cards, which I early on said, this isn't a win, I don't think. But there have been, with the insert art cards, the sketch cards, with the glow-in-the-darks, with the redeemable cards that get you the Captain America rare pop, which I don't think we've seen yet. That pack, or those packs and decks or boxes had more success than I thought they would. People hoard it and sell on eBay. Oh, I mean, that's true with any exclusive item. I do both, but more Pokemon. Floodborne is set 2. Oh, cool. For the Lorcana. Gotcha, Miss Fancy Cherry. How are you? Hope you're doing well. The fans who can actually play the game can barely find it. Yeah, I mean, these games that are out there, like the Pokemon and stuff, I've never sat down and played or even watched one of the games. I don't really have any desire. I'm sure that's frustrating for the fans who want to play. It seems like there could be a collectibles route and a game route that they could go with these. But by splitting them, I think they would decrease the overall value of the collectibles stuff. I think part of the beauty of Pokemon cards early on was people didn't know how collectible they were, so they played with the cards and damaged them, which is why some of the rarer ones these days are really, really tricky. Under profile, sales. View profile. Sold. Oh, good call. Let's see. Sold. Yeah, look at that. I sold a premium pack back in early days, 2022. No, this was last year I sold this one for $480 worth of wax. Now, at the time, that much wax was not worth $480. I purposely held these and sold well after I got into all this. $572 for that pack, $665 for that one. That goes back to when they first dropped them. I sold what is now worth $665 in wax. And I sold this card, this one individual card, for $420 worth of wax, which, if it still exists, I'd like to see how much it's going for. The lowest listing is $275. I did good. I did real good. $614 for that. So if I spent, I think I spent $500 on these, but I made, if I held that wax, that's $1,000. There's another $1,200, $1,600. That's $2,700. I sold near $3,000 worth of wax from my $500 investment. If I'd have held the wax, that'd have been great. But I've spent a lot. It's changed hands a lot since then in other things. If I'd held, I would have held too long. A premium pack now goes for $353. Oh, Shepard, we started with Lorcana, and now we're just talking about like comparison of some of these physical trading card games. And what I think is sports cards are huge again. So we're just kind of riffing off of sports cards, what Topps did in the NFT space versus where they're at now. They definitely, like, if I want to look up, I think it's called, is it Pink? Topps NFT cards. If it's not Pink, that's another platform. Topps NFTs, they have their own thing going now. This is, like I said before the other day, I had E-Tops back in the day, and E-Tops were worth a lot of money and then tanked because Topps gave up on it. Explore and own, build vibrant Topps NFT collections, engage. Where's like an FAQ? Latest drop is that. They also have Godzilla, Bazooka, GPK over here. I'd like to know what, if any, blockchain are they on. Extended FAQ. Yeah, I just cracked my first starter deck and my first booster pack, and I pulled a few super rares. Let's look up blockchain. Yeah, I don't know if they're on another blockchain or if they literally are on their own. Topps NFTs are blockchain-backed digital collectibles. Each NFT is created by Topps, but truly owned by fans that collect them. Yeah, I don't know. I think they did their own thing. But if we go to the marketplace, do you have to have a login? Have to have a login in order to even look at the marketplace. I don't know if there's value in the Topps NFTs anymore. I think like I talk about all the time with the Funko stuff, I think people kind of poop on digital collectibles right now. But you get down the road, and there's a rookie standout that's done real well from the last 2-3 years that goes on to be a Hall of Famer, and you could be looking at a digital collectible worth tons of money. It was J-Mart. It was a real shame they left. I was going to be in on Topps NFTs no matter what. I went heavy on those first packs, and I would have continued to stick with them. Yeah, Shepard, it's a theme. It's a theme, and it's so unfortunate because you think back to the 80s when I started collecting baseball cards. I got into it because my friends were into it, right? I started collecting 1985 Topps, 86, 87, 88, 89 was where I was heaviest in them because I was young. I was junior high to high school. That tells you how old I am. I guess mostly elementary to junior high. I didn't graduate for 5 more years after I kind of got out of baseball cards. But nobody was around telling me baseball cards are stupid or crapping on them weekly or talking about how horrible the Topps company was. There was no negativity that I was aware of. I enjoyed collecting with my friends. I went to the local sports card stores and I bought individual cards or packs, and I had a lot of fun opening them. I traded with my friends. I went to the conventions and I walked around and saw all the cool stuff and got autographs from my favorite players. Nobody was telling me these are stupid. They're dead. The company sucks. Get out of it. You're not going to love it anymore. It's dumb. There was not this constant feedback of negativity that we now have in the collectibles space for the companies we love. And I don't think Topps would be around today if they were getting the hate back then with the internet the way Funko and some other companies get now. It's just really, it's a shame that we can't just go in and enjoy our collecting without having all the noise and the negativity around it. The benefits of being on their own blockchain are the fees they can make off the secondary market. Topps, Funko with the Mickey and Friends, Cryptoys, VV, etc. You're absolutely right, Justin. You're absolutely right. But what they lack on then is now it's all shattered. It's all there, over there, over there, over there, over there, over there. The information is shattered. The education is shattered. Understanding. Whereas if everybody operates on wax, you've got an even playing field of how everything goes. And wax would be better for it if companies hadn't left it over the years. Lindsay says the Upper Deck packs also have printing plates of some of the cards. Oh, that is cool. Any kind of rarity stuff you can throw in there, super rare items, that will always boost the overall sales and enjoyment for people, I think. That's why baseball cards got big. When I started collecting them, there was no autograph cards or insert cards or serial numbered cards. It was just you got what you got. Hopefully you got a rookie card for the player that was like a Ken Griffey Jr. And then in the 90s, they transitioned and changed, and I just missed out on that. I wish I'd gotten into it, because then if you get a rookie card parallel of a player you love, it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. We see it all the time now. People have a problem with not liking something they don't understand. Absolutely. Yeah, it's painful to me. Papa Duo says no social media back then. Exactly. Now negativity sells, especially on social media. Simpler times. Yeah, and it's just such a shame. These companies are doing everything they can. It also goes into the movie industry. Nobody was out to tell me Gremlins was stupid and point out all the flaws about it in 1985 or 86 when I saw it. Now, a movie comes out, Marvel makes a masterpiece, or at least what I would consider a really good film, and I debate even seeing it because of all the negativity in social media. I don't know what people expect. Why they expect so much. Just go in and enjoy it. You can go and enjoy a film. It won't hurt you. Shepherd to Alley says they've sold packs for $5, but I think someone found a box and may have tricked an employee to ring it up for $5. Probably. Could be another one of those like Finding Marshall's NFT pops, which did not happen. Don't believe it. Yeah, jersey cards are big in sports now. Game-worn cards. Well, the jersey was worn before it was put in there. Topps even did a new thing now with I think it's with the rookies, that they wear a patch on their jersey that then gets specifically pulled out and put onto cards. And if you pull that one, that's like the ultimate rookie card for a player. It's really cool. Yo, what's up, Midnight Twin? I'm doing well, man. We're just chatting about the state of things. Barnes says my first autographed jersey combo was Grant Hill rookie, paid $30 for the pack and was worth $5,000. Wow. And you didn't sell. I still remember pulling my first serial numbered card. I bought, it was like 19, what year would that have been? Had to have been when I was in high school, and I bought a box of cards just for fun because I did spend a little time working at a baseball card store when I was 14, under the table, cash money, $3 an hour to sort cards and put them into boxes for the owners. And I bought a pack of Donruss, so it was probably like a 92 Donruss. I could look it up. Let me see if I can find the exact card. Andre Dawson card that was serial numbered. Let's see how much of this I remember right. And I had no idea what it was. I pulled it, took it to school. I'm like, what is this? What are these numbers on the back? Oh, this is it. I found it. First entry. Oh, I have this somewhere. 19, was I right on the year? I was right on the year. Holy cow. 1992 Donruss Elite Andre Dawson card. I have this card somewhere in my collection. It's got like a gold or copper foil perimeter around the outside, a border. Oh, I wish there were pictures of the back. Here's another one. Let's see if this shows it. Yeah, here's a picture of the back. So I pulled this. Look at that big serial number on the top up there. Number 03166 of 10,000 cards. Now, you guys know as well as I do, 10,000 is a ridiculous number now. But back then, they didn't have this kind of thing. So I pulled that card and went to school, and I'm like, what is this? This is so cool. And we finally pieced together what it was, and I held on to it, trying to find out the value of it. It was impossible. Took it to a local card store, and they're like, we don't know. We haven't seen one of these. Of course, a month or two later, it comes up and somebody's worth, like, that's worth about $40. Probably worth about $40 because they started to appear. And I held it because I thought, one day could be worth a lot. Looking back, limited to 10,000 is not very limited. Way back when your money jiggled instead of folded. Well, there was some jiggle. Fourth Curator said, I had some sports cards growing up, but I was more into those Marvel cards. Those were cool. I was definitely more of a baseball guy with a small collection of basketball and football as well. My favorite cards were my 85 Topps McGuire rookie card because I loved Mark McGuire and the home runs. I have this one that now it doesn't go for much. I paid, I want to say like $15 or $20 back then for it, which was a lot of money. And there were a lot of fake ones out there. Apparently, I didn't know that. I bought an 89 Upper Deck set and got my Ken Griffey Jr., which I ended up getting autographed by Ken Griffey Jr. back then. That's still worth a couple bucks. I don't have a certificate of authenticity or anything. I'd have to have the autograph validated in some way. I bought an 84 Don Mattingly. That was something I wanted forever. I don't know anything about Don Mattingly, but for some reason I honed in on, this is my guy. I got this card right here. 83, I think it was, Darryl Strawberry. Again, I knew nothing about Darryl Strawberry, but my friends collected them, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get in on this. I've got this. I actually have an 83, I think it's OPC, which was, I think, a division of Donruss, Darryl Strawberry. It's kind of a unique card. I don't know. I got it at a show. Be nice to hear that's worth a ton, but it's not. Or was it that Topps traded? I don't know. But anyway, those are some of the things I collected. 85 Topps Roger Clemens. I had that once upon a time. Thought it'd be very valuable, but then of course he made some mistakes in life with the performance enhancing drugs and lying to Congress, etc., etc. Lindsay said, when I was younger, I collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I actually played the game. I still have the cards, but I know they aren't worth much anymore. Yeah, but you probably enjoyed it, and that's cool to have a little memento of your time collecting. What I think is really interesting with all these things, and the more I get into collecting and the more I watch collecting and kind of research it from a standpoint, I realize it's all cyclical. And the stuff that kids are into now will be back in 10, 20 years in some form, but the stuff that's out now, especially the limited stuff, will have a value. If you're smart enough to watch and watch this cyclical action, sports cards will go through a downtrend again at some point and then pick back up. If you can pick up on something when it's in the downtrend, like if you think Yu-Gi-Oh is not worth much now, but all your friends were into it back in the day, now might be a good time to pick up on the really limited Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Or Yu-Gi-Oh, sorry, however you pronounce it. I don't know, don't play, so whatever. But pick up on it now. It's a gamble, but it's going to come back. Bluey is blowing up right now for Disney and for kids. Bluey is gonna maybe hold on strong. Maybe Bluey will get less popular. It'll pick back up in 15, 20 years. These things happen on a trend. If you go look at clothes right now, and I've been going with Kelly when she's doing shopping for Macy's stuff, all the 90s stuff that Kelly wore when she was a kid in junior high and high school is back. Absolutely back. And so the stuff she's buying for Macy's like, oh, this is cool. And Kelly's like, I had this. And now it's less cool in Macy's eye. So we've learned not to say she had it before. But the same shoes, the same belts, the same, like all of it is back. Everything's cyclical. To clarify, I don't mind non-players collecting. It's just Disney keeps releasing and re-releasing new sets before people can even get Wave 1 easily. Not saying it should be overproduced, but the balance is off. I mean, you're right, clearly. Is it even a game if the gamers can't ever play it? That's unfortunate. I owe a shout out, by the way. I realized I got to do that. I still collect sports cards, but it's a lot different in the prices. For the OK boxes, average around $500 a box, and the good boxes average $2,000. That's nutty. But the gamble is bigger. You can pull stuff out of those $500 boxes and $2,000 boxes. They could be life-changing money. You think Acid Watch jeans will make it come? Yeah, absolutely. Early 2000 stuff is cool again. We have vintage clothes. Exactly, yeah. Some of the stuff I'm still holding on to. Like, I found that hat. It's up on the top shelf right now, but you can just see it off I found an old cheerleading hat of mine. That at the time I thought, whatever, kind of cool. These are in now with these like zebra print bills, and I showed Kelly and Brian, and they both were like, that is the coolest thing ever. Like, that is an old whatever this brand is. They're like, that's so awesome, you should wear that. And I'm like, ugh, no. Got this is all back, these ropes. I bet we see this again soon. Oh, Funko Lover 30 for sure. Kelly's excited. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we leave tomorrow. She's a little nervous too, but mostly excited. You know how it goes. All right, I opened Lorcana. We talked about today's the last stream until Christmas. Christmas Day, I get back here. I imagine I won't stream Christmas Day. We're going to be very busy, but on the 26th, 27th, 28th, somewhere in there, I'll be streaming. So sorry to leave you guys. But for the first time, I'm not going to be streaming from Texas unless an opportunity comes up where we think we could just do something fun quickly off the phone. We might do something. But I'm not going to make it a priority this time. I don't take a lot of time off from streaming. It was Chapter 1, Shepard. Just opened a full starter deck and a booster pack, and we pulled out of my starter deck, I got a foil Aladdin rare. I think that was a rare. No, super rare. And a foil Cruella de Vil rare. And then out of my booster pack, I pulled a couple of super rares, not foil, Stitch and Genie. All pretty good, pretty awesome looking cards. A little value to them. Sure will, Mindy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna just go have a good time. I'm not trying to push anything. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of food. We're gonna go. I'm gonna take her on a little tour to show her some of my old haunts and you know, some things about me from growing up, some places. Yeah, the artwork's very cool. I had planned on doing some sort of Christmassy hoot which I may still drop. I had done some work, but I just didn't get it to a point where I was real happy with it, and then I've just been too busy, so I haven't been able to. We've been cleaning the house and organizing and trying to get prepped for the trip, and I'm trying to get this room in order, which is a little bit better than it was, and I've been selling pops, and it's just been nonstop. I would definitely like to drop some sort of hoot Christmas-themed thing, so keep your eyes out. I may still try and wiggle that in. Shepard says I got a bunch of Chapter 1, and I got a Chapter 2 collector's box to open up soon as well. I would like to get some more. I think they're cool. I like cracking packs. There's just a fun feel and vibe to cracking a pack, just similar to the digital, which is why I'm surprised that the NFTs haven't done better. I thought people would still enjoy cracking packs, but there's just too much negativity and too much bad info, and people are told it's a scam and too much of a gamble. It's no more of a gamble than Pokemon or Lorcana or any of that. I don't know. There's probably a bunch of bad juju about that out there too. But hey, man, I just want to have fun with what I want to have fun with. I wish all the people that were talking smack about the NFTs would just shut up. Speaking of cards, I found a new Magic the Gathering Vampiric Bloodlust, said Port. Goes for $250 to $300. Got it for $2 to $3. Wow. Part of your like Goodwill hunting, Port. Now, how did you know when you looked at that? Did you know the Magic the Gathering cards well enough to spot a real good win? Oh, Yamster, absolutely agree. But I'm talking about bigger than just Mickey and Friends. I'm talking about in general, since the Turtle stuff came out from Funko, that being the first drop, there has been a wave of negativity and anger and misunderstanding that started as a wake, started as a little bit of movement in the water, and then just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And now there's folks out there making constant content on YouTube saying how we're done with the NFTs. The NFTs are stupid. We got scammed. We're not putting money into that anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? If you're not going to get into it anymore, how about just don't do it? Well, you don't need to ruin the fun for the rest of us. I think cracking NFT packs for me got you back into trading cards, Shepard. Really? I can see that. I think I've gotten the bug because of the NFTs. Yeah, that's fair. Port said yes and then nope. I just saw the box and saw that the deck was still wrapped new and looked it up. Oh, okay, good call, Port. You know how to do your research. Oh, me too, Shepard. The redemption experience has not been fun, said Deamster. I think what you're alluding to, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, it's not the actual process of the redemption. That's straightforward and simple. If you miss out on that just because you don't know how to, manage your time in a calendar. But you're talking about receiving the pops in the mail, maybe not getting the right, or the figures. Maybe you haven't got the right figures, or maybe they've come in damaged, or you've had a hard time tracking the shipping, things like that. I mean, comes with the territory. Could Funko do a better job? Could Drop and Funko do a better job? I think we've all made that perfectly clear. I think the data is out there. It's up to them to listen. We want pop protectors. We want pop stackers. We would like the stuff quicker. It's up to them if they want to pivot and make a change, which would be much better for us. They just haven't opted to do it. Hopefully they will. Wrong ones, missing ones, damaged ones, $30 credits. Yeah. Now let's take that data. I would like to see some real data on that, or true research. How many people here, let's just do this. Have you been affected by any of those things? Have you ever received a wrong pop or wrong figure? Have you ever completely missed receiving one? Or have you ever received a damaged one? Or have you ever had to take a $30 credit? Anybody who's had any one of those, drop it in the chat. I bet you it's a very, very small number. Port hadn't received any of. The only person I know for sure, Brian just got a recent damaged box. That's not Funko, that's the shipping. Could they done a better job on the packaging to help prevent some of the damage? Yes, that's an easy change. Funko Photo Lady did have lost packages that she had to fight. They wanted to give her the $30 credit. She got a lawyer involved, and I think she actually got the NFT physical pops eventually. Ford Curator hasn't received any problems. Shepard hasn't received any problems. Misty hasn't received any problems. I think if we got everybody here to answer, we'd find out that there are very few actual problems. And what we're looking at is just these few squeaky wheels causing a real big issue that's not the big issue it is. Could Funko make some changes to their policies and procedures? And maybe the $30 thing is not right. Maybe they change that. Maybe if they do order some more replacement boxes, in the case of your House of Dragon for Allie, ship her some replacement boxes. I think the fixes are simple. Yeah, Shepard. Well, hey, here's something you should all know, and I've done this for years and even haven't even had to use it. But I have a service that keeps a retainer on lawyer for like $15, a lawyer on retainer for like $15 a month for no more than, if I need them, I can reach out, explain a situation, and they can write a letter on letterhead threatening legal action, and that in and of itself is enough to often scare companies into, oh, we'll pay you. We don't want a lawsuit. It's actually not that difficult. Or you can pay a fairly small sum, $50, $100, $150 to get a lawyer to write a letter for you on letterhead. And I don't know what Funko Photo Lady paid, but in the face of $1,000 worth of pops, paying $50, $100, whatever it was for something on letterhead that scared them into taking the proper action, well worth the money. I don't know that she did, Allie. I think we would need to ask her if she spent a ton of money. I don't know that she did. Having a lawyer write a letter doesn't cost that much, especially if they have some junior attorney on staff do it. If they have to go to court, then on the pops, gotcha. If they have to go to court, that's a different situation. But we, and a lot of times, assume that any kind of lawyer action is very, very expensive. Yeah, I think the squeaky wheels are causing more problems than it's worth. I think that every time there's a picture of a damaged box, instead of, they tell their little friend circle, they put it on the internet, now it spreads to a ton of people, and we deem this an ongoing, constant problem. But is it? How many actual damaged pops have you seen? How many times have you been offered the $30 replacement, et cetera, et cetera? I don't think it's that big a percentage. We have no data. We're just listening to those few people screaming out into the void, and then it'll get picked up on by one of these YouTube channels or somebody else who will be like, well, I need to tell everybody that they're a horrible company now, and it's the devil. And no, it probably isn't. Let's see the data. I'd love to see the data. Yamster says, when the outside package is minty, but inside product is damaged, that's Funko's warehouse. Yes. Now, where's the data on how often that happens? We can all say we've heard. We can all say we know there are problems. Yes, these are true, but how many? What's the percentage? Yeah, negativity always spreads quicker. It absolutely does. I heard a thing when working retail or working for a company years ago that, 1 out of or 2 out of 10 angry customers will spread publicly what went wrong. They'll tell other people. But then the other math was like 1 out of 50 happy customers will say anything. I don't remember the data. We could look that up. It's something like that. The idea, though, is that people will complain a lot more than they won't. A lot more than they will say something positive. 100 people could compliment drop shipping, and 1 person could dog it, and nobody will hear the 100. Yep. 100%. 100%. 99% true. And these are things that we all know. I'm telling you something you aren't probably surprised by, but the general fandom, the fanatics, not the true fanatics, but the fanatics, are out there just complaining away and saying how horrible it is when they haven't even been affected directly. They may have heard a story of a person they know who knows a person that was influenced by it, and all of a sudden it's a huge global problem. That's not how that works. I mean, it is how it works, sadly, but it's not how it should work. Anyway, another soapbox opportunity gone awry. What do we want to look at today? I want to do a little gaming, but I got to wrap up by about 1:30. I got a ton of stuff to do this afternoon. It's 12:15 now. I guess reminder, we should do a reminder in that you have just a couple days left to finish my biggest miss of all the NFTs, I think, at this point. Power Rangers Series 2 redemption starts December 20th. And then, importantly, if you were into this one, you don't have much longer, couple weeks, until Steven Universe. and then a couple weeks till Jurassic Park. None of these performed exceptionally well, and they're probably cheap to get in on. But you also want to make sure you take the proper action. WB 100, January 31st. So you've got, what, 5 weeks? All through January, and then 2 weeks of December? Yeah, 6 weeks. 6 weeks. The key is you just don't forget. Let's look at Power Rangers. I don't think I've completed my second royalty set yet. I think I completed one. Let's double check and see. Go to Redemption Tracker. I completed one. I can complete a second. I've been holding off on some of these because the price did raise up a little bit. Of course, the ones that I'm missing here, another Blue Ranger, another Green Ranger, another Pink Ranger, another Tyrannosaurus Dinosaur, and another White Ranger are all the most expensive ones. I messed up. I probably should have taken better advantage. But another thing I need to pay attention to is where am I at on those packs? Did I sell all my packs, or am I still sitting on a bunch of Power Ranger unopened packs? I did good. I sold all but 2. I need to get these listed. I don't plan on opening them. I'm going to go ahead and get them listed. So I'll click on that, list on market. Lowest price is $8.68. I know I'm taking a little bit of a loss on these, but not as bad as it could have been. They got down much lower at one point. So I'll put it for $8.65. Walking Miracle, excellent recommendation. Thank you for that reminder. So I'll list that one, and then I'll list this one. I recommend you guys do the same if you have any unopened packs, or open them. Your call. I've had luck at selling these. There's people out there still taking a stab at a few of these. And the money that I'll make from these pack sales, I can complete that second royalty set. Now let's check Pop and Stock's website and see if any of these I can buy up. Totally could, Shepard, but I'm not gonna. The odds of pulling what I need on these Power Rangers is so low, I'm not going to take a chance on it. I'm just going to fill in the blanks. I don't really care about the legendaries. I have the Grail. Great. What I'd like to do, though, is complete a second royalty set. So let's see where we're at. I'm just going to make sure I make it happen without taking a gamble on these. Oh, 4th. Yeah, I'll make a note here to do that after stream. Make sure, 4th Curator, I know we've done business before, but just make sure in my DMs that you've given me your wax wallet. I'll get it over to you. You pay me whenever. It's fine. All right, let's see where I'm at. I'm missing 45 cards still, but I don't have to spend a bunch of time on this. This is not a drop exclusive. I can go in and buy all the commons, uncommons, and rares I need in a matter of seconds to complete the sets. So what I'm focused on are the epics. White Ranger, I can scoop up for $8. That's not a problem. Notice no green DP logos, meaning none of these are a better deal on drop except for Blue Ranger. I can buy it for $7.49 if I buy it on drop, and I did get some more. Yeah, I'm up to $56 in USDC, so I'll go ahead and buy that one there. One of those packs I sell could cover that. Then I'll go back to here. So I have 4 more. I definitely want to scoop the White Ranger. Get that. Now that's going to leave me with the expensive ones. I need to get 3 of them. They're all over $10. Now I know this is Freddy Funko as Ivan Ooze purple. In that lots of purple. I'd really like it. I'm already this far down the road. I might as well finish it up. Do we think these prices are going to come down anymore, or are they going to go up? Let's look at the history of one of these. If I bring up Green Ranger is pretty much untouchable. I'm going to have to just spend the money on that. Let me look at Pink Ranger. Let's look at the history of this particular NFT. I think I could have got it way cheaper back when, and I stupidly waited. We look at the template ID and come down to the amount of monies. Sales. Wait. Did I zoom past it? Yeah, there it is. All time. This was as cheap as... Wow, I could have got it for $5. $5.60. and now it's spiked. But look at this. This last week has been kind of turmoil. Since Thanksgiving has been turmoil, with the lowest being 825. Is it gonna drop even more? Probably not. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this out, because I don't want to forget either. I got a busy travel day tomorrow. I'm not gonna wake up on the 20th and knock this out and finish it. I'm gonna. Why is that lowest and the second one is the lowest? That's weird. Okay. That's very strange. I've seen that before. Yeah, legendaries didn't go for much on this. That's another reason I didn't want to take the gamble with cracking packs. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me to do it that way when you're not going to get a lot out of it. Tyrannosaurus Dinosaur, 1183. And then I'll show the trick for anybody who hasn't seen the trick to complete my royalty set as quickly as possible. 179 wax. It's more than I want to pay for these, but I want that second royalty. I can turn around and make this money back if I sell that Freddy Ivanus. Hopefully. Things have been a little weird lately with the value of stuff in the tertiary market. I just still don't think the right logic's being applied. People are looking at NFT pops in a weird way. Instead of going, wow, that is a 1,000 piece pop. That's something I want, and it's very rare. There's a lot of conversation and a lot of happenings. A lot of things have happened that are giving people kind of a bad taste in their mouth about all these, and it's really unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to go back to my inventory for the ones I just bought. Oh, I bought a couple Martys that I needed. Did I? Why are these there? Oh, yeah, I did grab these the other day to transfer. Okay. I'll transfer these over, and then we'll fill in the blanks on the missing ones. So, the trick, for anybody who hasn't seen the trick, I think you've all seen it by now, but here's the scenario. You have a royalty set you're working on completing. Let's say, in this case, Power Rangers. I go up to the radar, the sonar symbol, whatever you want to call that. I go to the collection in question and see where I'm at on redemption so far. Now, this is going to be completely updated because those epics I just bought are still transferring over. But when we go to do the research on the blockchain in a minute, it already knows that transfer has happened. I'm still missing some commons, uncommons, rares. I have the epics. They're in transit. I just need to pick on those commons, uncommons, and rares. According to, because this will also be up to date, Pop and Stock site updates way more quickly than it does to anything to show on drop. Yeah, now I have to spend $1.11. That's it. I already got all the epics. I only have to spend $1.11. I need all of these NFTs. Sadly, that would take me a lot of time before, but on anything other than a drop exclusive, you can make this happen very quickly. I wish Funko had someone that would survey the next 200 people in their store. Do you collect these? Yes, thank you, no, why? That would be nice, Chucky. Yeah. I think they should be doing a lot of surveys, and unfortunately, I don't think they do. They think they have a handle on their customers, but one thing I found while working there was that most of the people there did not have a handle on the customers. I often felt like I was the only voice of a true collector talking when they were coming up with how they're going to handle things, and I'd be like, no, that's not what we wanted as collectors. That doesn't make sense. And I don't know that they have people fighting that fight over there now. Mike Becker gets it, but I don't know who else that makes those direct decisions. I know Hillary got it, but I don't know who else, and that's unfortunate. Okay, so I go to inventory. I want to complete that set. Commons, uncommons, rares. I already bought the epics. I go to sets. I go to Power Rangers. I'll just type in Power Rangers. Make sure that we're on Series 2. You have either Series 1 or Series 2. Now, what we're looking at is NFTs I am holding in my Wax wallet for this drop, which is 0. I want to look at which NFTs are held in my .dp wallet. So I go up to the browser bar and replace my Wax wallet with my .dp wallet. And then hit enter. And now what we're looking at is the items owned by that .dp wallet. That's a public thing. I don't have to log into an account. It just knows it's on the blockchain. It can look at it. It can see what's missing, what's there. We're good to go. They're doing a few small surveys through the fan rewards. Hopefully those are useful. I hope so too, Justin. I didn't know about that, so maybe I was wrong in saying they're not gathering information. All right, for commons, it knows I've completed one set. I need to complete a second. It knows which ones I'm missing, so I simply say add missing NFTs to cart. And every common that's missing, because we're in the common area here, common area, is added to my cart. Now do the same for uncommon. Add missing. It's going to add them over. What we should end up with after I add the common, uncommon, and rare is a total value of items in my cart of around $1.11, because that's what we knew we were missing according to Pop and Stock's website, which also looks at the blockchain, which is all very straightforward data. Also, his site said I was missing 40 cards. If I go to my get out of here, CC Cleaner. It says here I've added 40 items to cart. It'll cost me $1.60. So something is a little more expensive than I anticipated. Looking at the cart right above me, you can't see it all. I know that, but I'm just going to scroll down and see if anything seems wonky. There's always the chance, one, that some of his cheaper NFTs were coming from drop. I didn't take that into account when adding these to my cart. And two, that there might be one item that is spiked. Sometimes when there's limited quantity of one item, the value will spike a bit, the asking price. I'm not too concerned about $1.60 versus $1.11. Not a big deal. Here it is. This Billy right here is 21 cents. This number 21.43. If I wanted to, I could just take that out of my cart. We'll do it just so you can see it. I'm going to take that Billy out. 21 cents. That's a lot for uncommon. Should be 39 items now. Okay, cool. Let's see if there's anything else that's a higher price. 29 cents for the Yellow Ranger. I'm going to take that one out. That gets me down to $1.10. I'll pick those two up on drop. They're probably cheaper there. We'll find out. I'm going to go ahead and check out. I could make a note of which ones are missing, but I'll just send all these over and then it'll be very apparent which ones are missing. I'll make my purchase. Try again. There might be an item in there that is no longer available. Yeah, look. That Tyrannosaurus dinosaur is no longer available. It should add the next cheapest to my cart. Okay, there it goes. It's working now. It did find another cheap one. Adding to my cart. Done. Checked out. Now I go to my inventory. Since I bought them on wax, they're going to show quick-ish on wax. Atomic Hub has its own fair share of problems here recently since the folks at Wombat Dungeon Master have taken over. But it still works pretty well most times. All right, I'm going to grab all the ones. I just clicked the first one, held shift, clicked the last one. I'm going to transfer these in bulk all over to my wallet. Make sure you put the right wallet in. There's no takesies backsies. Send the transfer. Make sure these are all Funko items. Do a last review before you send them, because otherwise you're going to have to deal with drop to try and move them back for you. Nadu says, wonder how to after drop sales of Disney is going compared to the other drops since it's the only exclusive one. Well, while we're waiting on that to transfer, let's take a little journey over here to Pop and Stock's website and see what Disney's Mickey and Friends is doing. It has been a roller coaster. I don't know if this is accurate or not. Probably should be. You could finish a royalty set on day one for $40-50. It looks like a current set of royalty is $80.51. That was up to $92 the other day. This weird spike is not something we need to worry about. Maybe there was an error in the data being pulled. Maybe one Epic sold out and one person listed one for like $1,000 thinking they'd be cute and funny. And that's why you see that spike. When you're doing the numbers, when you're crunching the numbers, you're doing research, you throw out the high, you throw out the low, you take the median. That we don't need to count that. I think this has done okay, not well, since the announcement that they were going to delete half the packs, or 52.76% was deleted. Here's some really telling numbers. Original royalty set, there could have been 2,500. Only today completed 250. Normally we're looking at like 750 to 1,000 of any of the royalty sets completed within the first week. 250? Held by 193 accounts. Not many people are collecting them, and nobody seems to be going heavy. I think it will go up. The story that's not told, that we've talked about repeatedly, is supply and demand. The supply was greatly diminished, 52.76%. So if you had demand, supply. Demand was not good. It was not good. We gauged it probably way down here. Supply was up here, and now 52.76% of it has been knocked out, and it's probably sitting right in here for right now. Can the demand change? Yes. The problem is what we were just talking about, all the negativity, the anger, the misinformation. People think, and I saw it in the comments under Top Pop's videos. I saw it in the comments under Pop and Duo's videos. The word in the community for the people who either collect lightly or don't collect all with the NFTs is that drop failed. It's crap. And it's not going to be worth anything in the future. There was one guy who said, let me see if I can find the comments on YouTube here real quick. I won't out the person's name, but just to give you an idea of the conversation that's going on if you haven't been paying attention. There's another comment I need to answer. Let me see if I can find this, because I found it very interesting. Okay, here it is. I found it. Here's the person's comment. This is under Top Pop's video. If you want to go see who it is, you can. Over half the packs were burned. Why not just wait and buy cheap on the aftermarket? So the mentality from that person, what I'm reading, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, is because half the packs were deleted, they have no value. What's left has no value, thus must be cheap on the secondary market. What that person fails to understand, again, this is my perception of it, is, wait a minute, over half of the inventory was deleted? Whoa, those remaining ones are rare. That's what I see. That's not what they see. I responded and said, because so many packs were burned, there are now less of the redeemables out there. The value on the physical pops might very well soar in the aftermarket. And the person responded once again, because that's what we do. Yes, might. NFTs are a gamble regardless. Those are pretty cheap since nobody wanted them really. There's your narrative. There's what the community thinks. Nobody wanted them. Let's go back to our research. How about we poll the community and say, how many people wanted to collect Mickey and Friends but couldn't for these reasons? Pick the reasons that most affected you. Couldn't or didn't understand how to get USDC. Couldn't or didn't understand how to get a verified account. Same boat, but limited by geography, not allowed to participate in your state. How about the packs were deleted and the sale ended before I even had an opportunity to go in and buy anything? Go on. We have a list of reasons why this may not have performed as well as it could have, but the narrative out there is it performed badly, nobody cared or wanted these, therefore they have no value, and I don't care. I don't want them, they're garbage. Misty said, I waited and grabbed the last two epics I needed for less than $5 versus a few days ago they were $6.90 and $9.20. You done good. That's awesome. Nadu says, could be people have a hard time purchasing on the market, whether it's USDC or getting... There you go. I just said it. I didn't even see your comment, but I hit on the same thing. So the answer is, Nadu6, they could still perform very well. But we're fighting an uphill battle. It's for us who are collecting, we could see this as a really good opportunity. That's how I see it, to purchase some of these legendaries, complete royalty sets, and get the stuff cheap. And then hopefully when they get to eBay, Mercari, Facebook shows in the future, the value goes up because people understand the rarity. There's so many problems with that too. There's still the mindset that this was a failure and stupid and nobody wanted them. There is still the stickers that have numbers on them that don't accurately indicate how many pops are actually out there, and there's no story being told by anyone outside of right here, and like Pop and Duo talked about it on their video, and a few other people, a handful of people in the world are telling the right story. It feels like shouting into the void. I just wish we could take every collector and go, don't you see what's happening? Don't you see? There's such an opportunity here. Why have you got this in your head that they're garbage because somebody told you that? Did you like the Goofy? Did you want the Goofy? You could have got the Goofy. I have zero problems waiting a year or two with the RS Mickey to go up in price. No need to sell cheap once it ships. Yep, there you go. Started with TMNT, needed everything over the next 8 to 10 drops. Slowly pulled back to now. Will only go after what I really want. How many others have done the same thing? Enough to move the needle? Oh, I think so. I think part of what Funko needs to look at as well is the schedule. How often that they're putting these out? Have they oversaturated their own market? Like there's X number of people that are accepting of this and willing to purchase for right now. They're not doing any marketing whatsoever to move the needle themselves to bring in more buyers. So probably if you're going to do that, if you're not going to market, you might as well back off on how often you're producing and how much you're producing. But marketing 101, you can't sell a product without marketing it. Every once in a blue moon, you get lucky and a product will sell itself because of word of mouth. Word of mouth is not good. You got to do something to curb the story in the right direction, to bring back the fans, to build confidence, to get confidence from the fans on these NFTs. And the longer they wait, the harder that's going to be. Yes, Mountain Meg. Yeah, absolutely. You get it. I've been in marketing for 15 years. And more than that now. And you can make the best product in the world and compare that to a really crappy product. But if the really crappy product has really good marketing and good word of mouth and it gets out there, they're going to outsell the really, really good product every time. There are rare instances where a really good product just sells word of mouth and they don't need any marketing. The early Pop stuff, when Pop started to really take off, the marketing was the fans and the little bit of social media they did. And they did a little because I was a fan and I watched along that time. But you know who was doing their marketing? Ironically, people like me and Steve who did Nerd Foo. People like we had friends in Houston that ran a YouTube channel that was all Pops. You had Top Pops getting in there eventually. You had Rise Pops. There were a number of people who were out there showing these things are so cool. Look, check it out. You had Chris Hardwick talking on The Walking Dead and sharing them. They eventually treated him like garbage, but there were so many people that were doing the marketing for them that they didn't think they needed to do the marketing. Mountain Make says, unfortunately, companies often cut marketing first if they're trying to make the financials look better at the end of the year. It never goes well. I mean, here came COVID. What'd they do? They threw away their marketing team. They threw away the people who were out there making online content that could have continued to do that from their home, and they never brought them back. They brought back 2. Then you start asking what properties do people want instead of just doing drop after drop with very little interest from the Funko. I think that would be helpful as well. They're still going to be limited in which properties that they can get, but they may very well find out there's a really popular one that they haven't even talked to that company. And people love to tell Funko what they want to see made. It's like their favorite hobby other than crapping on the brand. They love telling Funko what they should make. Yep, we did a couple lives. We did. And then the powers that be decided that there was no value in that, or more likely, they were scared for what the future would hold if they continued to hold on to a payroll, and they threw us all out on the street. And then they didn't bring us back. And then they made more money in COVID than they had made in a long time, but didn't go back to the same practices that got them there. And with that, they've thrown away any relationships, which is what the foundation of collecting is built upon. Yes, Mountain Meg gets it. It's not like podcasts like the Funcast suddenly got less popular. No, they would have performed better than ever. People wanted content badly. And Hollywood wasn't making it. mostly because people masks. We could have continued to make content, videos. They could have shipped pops. We could have taken turns doing unboxing. We could have continued to do the Funcast remotely. We would have done a great job with it. There were a lot of things that could have continued, but they decided that wasn't necessary for them. And guess what? They had to make a tough decision. They just chose poorly. They couldn't have known the outcome. Maybe that would have been the best decision ever if the company had tanked during COVID, but it didn't. They had a chance to remedy. They didn't. We are making as much money as the past. Wait, we aren't making as much money as in the past. Let's cut the cost of something. Marketing. That helps us sell things. Genius sarcasm. Yep. Yeah, you never stop marketing and you never stop research and development. Those two things should never stop. And unfortunately, that's what companies cut. They all base it off they're doing what's best for the company by looking at the numbers and the analytics. The analytics don't show quick returns on things like research and development. It actually does show quick returns on marketing, but they don't have an algorithm in place for their company or the right analytics people that go, oh, this is so incredibly valuable. Mountain Meg says the best parts about FPAD, Funcast, podcast, and events, and other direct engagement was that every fanatic became a mini influencer and your community sold the Funko brand better than a corporate organization ever possibly could. That's absolutely right. People don't want to be sold to. They love things like influencers. They love seeing the products in certain situations, maybe not necessarily direct product shots. They love being engaged. People love being a part of something. They were all a part of the Funko family, and then the Funko family was shattered because of COVID. I mean, the conversation around Funko right now could be very different had COVID never happened. But that can be said for every company, the state of our country. We'll never know. We're not going to get to go back. Best they can do now is try to go, hey, what were we doing before that was working? And can we get back on that? And I certainly think Mike is doing a very good job of trying. He's really trying to connect with the fans, be at the events, make people feel special. I saw something this past week about how he's crashed the market for the Ahsokas because he's given away too many of them. He gave away like 5 or 6 at the event last week. And apparently that has killed the value of the Ahsoka. No, the community killed the value of the Ahsoka. Anyway, sorry. I don't mean to go off on these rants. It just comes up, and it's so easy to slip into it. I just have so many thoughts that they're always here. Who cares about Test Ahsoka? Wait, Test Ahsoka? Oh, that Ahsoka? I mean, I'd love to have one. I think it's kind of cool. But the value is because of supply and demand. It was like this. LOL, yep, the already 500-piece figure goes down in value because more people got them. Right? And then there's the debates. Were there more than 500? How do we know there's like maybe 100 in the hands of anyone in the world right now? How could we start saying there's more than 500? There aren't more than 500. Okay, we broke off on the tangent long enough. I am sorry to those who do not find that fun. Let's see where I'm at now. Let's go to the redemption tracker. I should be missing a couple of pieces to finish this. I've transferred everything over. I'm now 97.65% completed on royalty set number 2. There's the commons. There's the uncommons. Don't have all the rares. And guess what? This rare right here was 20-something cents over on Atomic Hub. I can get it here for 5 cents by the lowest listing. Interestingly enough, the other one I need, this one right here, was over 20 cents over on Atomic Hub as well. So it doesn't really matter. I'll just buy it here. And with that, instantaneously, I should see... It'd be cool if there's like a celebration thing on screen. Yep, we've reset. I have now completed 2 royalty sets and on my way to my 3rd if I wanted to collect it. But guess what? I don't. Somehow I have multiple of some of these epics. Here's an opportunity to get back some of the money I just spent. I didn't even pay attention to those numbers before. What an idiot. So I need to go in and transfer these that I have multiples of back over to... I either need to sell them here or I need to sell them on Wax. It'd be nice to have more USDC, so I think I'll just sell them here. But in order to do that, I can't do it from this screen because I can't see the individual ones. Instead, I got to go up here to catalog, I think. Can I do it there? No, I have to go to this. This part's always weird to me that we have to do it this way, but it's okay. Where's Power Rangers? Oh, right at the top. I'll sort by... Oh, first rarity. Where's rarity? Down here on the left. I do this so infrequently. Let's go epic, and then sort by... What works for me is name, A to Z, and now I'm just looking for anything I have 4 of. I got this one. I've got 4 of them. I don't need 4. I only need 2. So I can get rid of 2 of these. Check the numbers that I have if I want to get rid of those. I'll be careful. List on market. Cheapest is $480. Why don't we go with $475? I forgot I had some extras. List this one, same price, $475. I still have that shout out I need to do. Sorry, gang. I got 2 Black Rangers, 2 Blue Rangers, 3 Dragon Zords. I can get rid of one of those. $775. Be very careful you don't flub your numbers, or else you'll pay the price. 2 Pink Rangers, 2 Red, 2 Ritas, 2 Tyrannosauruses, 3 Ultra Zords. Get rid of one of those. $685. And with any luck, I bring in enough money to cover most of what I just spent on those remaining epics. Yep, that's it. Okay, those are listed for sale. I'm good. Got my packs for sale. Got my 2 royalty sets completed. Good to go. All right, let's see. I have a shout out I need to complete. I'm sorry, gang. For some reason, I'm not seeing the doc I have for reward requests. I did that one. There we go. Merry Nerds Unite-mas from Nat Delos. Sorry, Nat Delos. Out of sight, out of mind with my old brain. And OBS, for some reason, closed that tab. All right, I got to crack the window here and bring some cool air in. It's pretty warm. This warm with the computer and everything, or this room with the computer and everything, gets very warm very quickly. Merry Nerds Unite-mas. Always shake on screen. It's going to be tough to get Nerds Unite-mas on here. Let's see, how do I do this? Ooh, that marker's pretty dead. Gonna have to start over with a better one. Anybody have any questions around Power Rangers, royalty sets, Mickey and Friends? This will be a good time, because after this I want to crank up a few games before I get out of here at around 1:30. Another quiet day. Who's done with the Christmas shopping? Are you completely done? You still working on stuff? What's going on? You know what? I'm going to redo this one again. I still am not happy with that. Anybody still have a lot of shopping to do? I got a few things I got to pick up. Not too bad. Just finished, says Demons. Really? Congratulations. That's got to be a good feeling. Have you done any of the wrapping and stuff yet, or you still have that to go? There we go. Still need to wrap it. Oh, that's the... Some people don't like that. I enjoy the wrapping. But I take my time. I'll watch a show while I'm doing it. I try to take my time. Not always provided that opportunity, but still have to pick up stuff for the wife. Don't forget, man. You don't want to be in the doghouse at Christmas. Peking says, I'm mostly done, but I'll spend the next few days picking up this or that. CSEE, when were... I don't know. Mocking Lazarus, you okay? You highlighted that, too. Seemed important. Are you calling for help? Are you in trouble? I hope not. Mocking Lazarus has responded to a weird Mocking Lazarus comment. Something wrong with your keyboard, Mocking Lazarus? Somebody live near Mocking Lazarus can send somebody over to take a look. It's hard getting her a bunch of presents since her birthday was last week. Oh, yeah, that's tricky. Phone in wet pocket. Oh. That doesn't sound good at all. The old wet pocket phone. I feel bad this year we didn't do any kind of festive shout-outs. I kept planning on decorating the room at some point and surprising y'all, but it's just been so busy with life. Hadn't had an opportunity to do those things, so... Not very festive around here for you guys. Sorry about that. And in years past, I was at Mom or Dad's house streaming from their room during Christmas. So every year's been a little different. Bah humbug, says Clint. Wow, Clint. Why? Why bah? Why humbug? I was reacting to your on celebration spirit. I didn't say I'm not in the Christmas spirit. I just haven't done what I should have to get this room prepped and going. What a nail... Oh, gosh. You guys have no idea. Kelly and I have watched in awe this entire season as the Browns and the Texans have made these games come down to a field goal so many times. It is ridiculous how often these games have come down to 3 points. I told the story at the very beginning of the stream. I went over to the casino here, one of the Queen Emerald Casino, to try and play some bets because we've seen this pattern all season, and we're like, our game's going to be no different because this coming Sunday, it's the Browns versus the Texans at Reliant Stadium, and we're going to be there. And we're like, we should make some money off this. So I was going to play some bets on a tie. Very unlikely. I realized that. But I want to do it. Also, play some bets on the final game coming down to a field goal. And unfortunately, they weren't in the position to take those bets yet. They told me to come back later, and I was like, well, I'll be out of the state, so I can't do that. That's money I would have put down. I don't know why you guys... They said it had something to do with the uncertainty around the quarterback situation. I figured you'd take a bet. You take a bet. But I guess they needed to wait on certain information before they could. Baja Beach Blast Humbug. Wait, what? Everyone has lost it. Exactly, Inadequate Mass. They're in the business of taking people's money, but they didn't want to take mine. That's very strange. So FanDuel or one of those will probably get my money while we're in Texas. I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. The game's going to be decided by a field goal or it's going to be a tie. We will not see a blowout. Well, Nadu, our quarterback, C.J. Stroud, is under concussion protocol from the previous week. He got knocked to the turf pretty hard. And they have certain rules on how long they have to be out, certain tests they have to pass. So most likely he will undergo some testing this week, and they'll decide whether or not he's able to play. I haven't read since yesterday if there's been an update, so there might be. But hopefully he's back, because if not, yesterday we had Case Keenum, who was a U of H graduate, University of Houston, which is right there in Houston where the Texans play. And it was always a big get for the fans because they thought, oh, he'd be amazing. Well, as a backup quarterback, he's okay. He didn't do much, but eventually got us the win yesterday, so can't complain. He looked a little rusty in the beginning. But it's just the uncertainty around the quarterback position. We don't know if he'll play on Sunday or not. Hope he does. Really hope he does. Time to check in for the flight. I will not be running down the field unless they invite me onto the field, which is not going to happen. I don't want to get arrested. Not high on my things to do in 2023 list. Yes, exactly. Years ago, he'd have been back yesterday. 3 years ago, he'd have been back yesterday, but things have changed. For the safety of the players, thank the Lord. All right. How about from Nat Delos, who's probably long gone. He was like, I'm sick of waiting on him to do this thing I purchased. How about a Merry Nerds Unitemas with a tree and a hrith. Merry Christmas. Merry Nerds Unitemas. Yeah, Shepard. Not quite. I have been down on the field at Reliant before when I worked for Reliant Energy. It's actually called NRG Stadium. I just referred to it as Reliant. But the Reliant, the company I worked for, was owned by NRG. So I got the chance to go down on the field a couple of times for different events. I stood feet from the players. I saw J.J. Watt down there and Brian Cushing and Andre Johnson, some of my favorite players in the world all time. I got to go into several of the suites. That was fun. Got to go to the game for free and drink all I could and eat all I could a couple of times. Thank you, Walking Miracle. Inadequate Mass says, I did security for a CFL game once. They gave me a security hat, shirt, and $75 for 3 hours work and never had to sign my name. No kidding. I hope the NFL is a little more strict. Pardon me. Still fighting this. When I worked for Reliant, I also got to visit the Washington Redskins, which is FedEx Field, or was. I don't know if it still is. And I got to visit, where do the Eagles play? I got to go to the Eagles. I got to go down on the field for an Eagles game and take photos. They actually gave me one of the NFL photographer vests, khaki vest, for the day to take photos for our social media stuff, and that was really cool. I got to be down there. I felt weird, though. Even though I have a big camera in relation to a lot of people with a big lens, it looked like a tiny camera compared to those professional photographers that are down there taking real photos. And but it was fun. I walked on the field. The game had already started. Right as a receiver caught a big pass, and he ran right around me in the end zone. I was kind of hoping he'd end up coming right at me so I could be like the guy that has to jump over him on TV or whatever, but it didn't work out, which I guess is good. I didn't get hurt. Canadian streakers are fine, though. They are sorry. They say sorry. I did courtside for Warriors games a few times. My previous boss had the tickets and would cycle who she took to the game. That's cool. Those perks of working for larger businesses can be very nice, but they often don't outweigh the craziness. When I worked at Funko, I got to go to the Funko suite. They had a Funko suite in the early days I was there a couple of times and met, that's where I met, why do I always blank on his name? Such a nice guy, too. It'll come to me. Walter Jones. Super awesome guy. Big dude. He brought his Super Bowl ring. Oh, no, his Hall of Fame ring. I'd never seen a Hall of Fame ring in person before. And he took it off his finger and was passing around, let us like wear it and stuff. It took 2 fingers I could put in there and still be loose on my finger. It was crazy. Lincoln Financial. Wait. Yeah, Lincoln Financial is where I went, Misty. That's where I went. Our company had put, I don't know if you've been there to the stadium before, we put all those covered parking spots out on the parking lot that have the solar panels on them. And we did the windmills, the big windmills that are out there. I have 5 gifts to open. Let me get some sound in here. Let's look at some Fortnite. Yeah, it's so fun to have those perks, but does it outweigh all the BS? Often no. Often the answer is no. Oh, it just opened them all quickly. Okay. We got that trail. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's equip that for the game now. That'd be fun. Some GG, Slurp Company. Oh, I like that. That's fun. All right, I'm gonna play. I'll start with a 0 build solo, and if anybody's interested in playing, maybe jump on your console and we'll put together a squad. I'm not gonna play for long. I really got to cancel or finish and get out of here at like 1:30 today. Oh, Port, I didn't see you ready already. My bad. I will forever struggle with this system. I don't see a Cal Aird or anybody who normally would jump in quickly. I still call the Steelers Stadium Heinz Field because Acrisure Stadium sounds stupid. It does, doesn't it? I don't like the renaming of stadiums, but I get it. It's a business thing. I will always call Fenway no matter what happens, even if they ever put a name on it, or Wrigley Field, which technically is a name, but I mean it's been that name forever. Heinz site is 2020. Oh boy. It was actually a small non-profit, but my boss at the time also worked in venture capital, so she had money. Oh wow, nice perk. Exactly, it'll always be my Holly Stadium. You get it. Hey, look, Port matched my outfit. Port, I am going into the Discord in case you want to join. Just waiting on it to fire up. That is evil, man. Straight up evil.
Already here.
There he is. What's up, Port?
What's up?
Headshots on opponents with assault rifles. That seems like a deal. I would offer to play, but playing my second game really should be online for all, or shouldn't be online for all to see. Yeah, you're probably right there. Wait a minute. I thought I did. The back bling is different. I thought it was my actual.
Why not, Misty? Come play with us.
Yeah, put in at least 3 games and then jump in with us.
Alright, Stolly, where are we landing?
Hey, demons, what's up? How about we go Rebels Roost?
Understood. Wait, collect an item inside present zone by Saint Winter?
Yeah, the noob lobbies are pretty good. Easy victories for a while.
Sergeant Winters. Oh. Looks like we got... Whoa, we got a few. Whoa, we have a lot. I see 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah, I don't know why everyone's coming here for some reason.
Lucky us, huh?
Yeah. I'm landing a bit low. I'll probably be at the floor level.
Okay. I'll try to land bottom level as well. I see you. Nope, I picked that up. Okay. They didn't want me to pick it up though.
Oh, I have some shield.
What?
I have some shield for you. I was right behind you.
Want to third party that?
I didn't even know where that is.
I was looking at red dots. Looked like it was out here. I think you guys over here. I had to guess. I was wrong.
Oh, jeez, you're shooting me.
Oh, perfectly good door.
Oh, there is.
Snipey. Let's go. I'll need 2 of these. Pick up the other weapon that I want. Oh yeah, ignore the one weapon I want. There we go. Finally got it. Oh, that's a fall.
So. Oh, let's see if I can fire this guy. Yeah, why not?
Got a snipe up here if you want it.
I have. I don't have one. Wow, I thought I did. All right, on my way.
All right, we're in zone. That's good.
Oh, come on, really? There we go. Alright. I thought there was way more people, but luckily, yeah, there was not.
I got us a bounty and it's close. Do what?
Just no. I was like interested, like it's where we were at. Is there anything there in the water?
I don't see him.
Soon. No. Oh, they're right here.
They may have moved over to the house where we were before. Hard to tell.
There's a boat building here. That's in. Why would there be a gas pump right here when we can't even ride boats anymore?
Might bring them back later. Yeah, I think they might be back at the house we were at before.
Like hiding the entire time then? Just crawling around? Oh, I didn't die. Oh, what the?
Huh.
I found a rebel mod station. If you want to mod your guns.
Wait, what? In there?
Hey, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
went wrong.
it's gonna be very confused.
It was just a spot where you can get some weapons here.
I don't know where these people are.
Same. I don't see or hear. Oh, they're moving.
Yeah.
Finally. All right, heading your way. Hurdle. Thank you. Let's go hunt. Maybe at the house?
Maybe. Doors open. Yep, doors open, plural.
They left. It's all here.
Huh?
Splash cakes. Or bottles. Infinite run.
There, straight ahead.
Tell me where your family is. Oh, you killed her.
He's single-handedly bringing that feature back.
Yes. I thought this was her. Is he? Oh, we got 2 medallions coming our way. Oh no, they're on the turn. Oh, you can't actually carry more than 1 medallion.
Yeah, I just learned that the other day. I didn't know it either.
Yeah. That you can only carry 1, but I remember one game, by a squad game that my entire team left me in the beginning of the match for some reason. I decided to play it, and I had 2 medallions. Like, I made it a 2nd place, Sully, by myself.
Nice. I think those guys were on the train.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
went
that
by.
was great. Oh look, we're still in the circle. Nice.
Wait. I heard it, yeah.
Oh, a present. Sully. What's a present? Take it down.
Oh, purple
very
snip.
Nice. Yeah, gonna set up. There we go. Alright, let's go a little bit more intense there, I guess. Oh yeah, we need to get headshots. Fred, you could have shot that
Yeah, the down person. Mm-hmm.
yeah, we should have it down. Whoop. Oh, Sully, you're too far. Alright, I'm getting a car.
Definitely been some fighting over in this general area. Wondered if I could get headshots with the chickens. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, well. I thought I saw somebody, but it was the snow. Those guys still ready on the train? No, they're not. They're gonna come our way, though.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, if they stay right there and they go straight to the circle, yeah, we're gonna say hi to them. Yep, heading our way right now. crap.
Doors are open here. I don't know if it's been looted or not. Wait.
Why are they? How are they moving so fast? Oh, somebody's in here, Sully.
Where are you at? Oh, I see you. I'm in here.
Right there.
Sure it wasn't me.
Alright. Headshot.
Sorry, I get excited. Oh, these guys are probably going to be above us. There they are up the top.
Oh, right there. That's what you meant. Plus.
What were you yelling?
Below us. There's somebody else below us.
Oh, that's not the time to reload. He was on the roof. Ah! Got him with the grenade, but he shot me. He's right in front of me. I'm down. He's right in front of you.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Machuka ran out.
I thought I'd get such a good snipe on that other guy, and then he came over that roof and got a hold of me. All right.
Oh, it's a different team.
Let me see if I can help out Fourth Curator while we're doing this. Oh, Callard's on. Back to the lobby.
Oh. The lobby. All right. I'll invite him.
Oh, thank you.
Invite.
All right.
Oh, the Leo skin. I want it, but I can't justify the price.
Now, even after your card sale? Oh, I guess you hadn't sold it yet, have you?
No. I'm like genuinely shocked. I don't know anything about Magic. Like zero.
Are we doing Boxy?
What's
Yeah,
up, Chuck?
I don't have a turtle skin.
Alright, you go get Boxy.
Yo, Ben B! All right, Chuck, ready up whenever you're ready, sir.
Yeah, 1 second. There we go.
All right, we'll see if we can pull out a victory here before I've got to sign off until after Christmas. Fourth Curator wax has been sent.
With a cough like that, you're gonna be a favorite on the airplane.
Oh yeah, they're gonna love me. I'll get like a VIP of the or a MVP of the plane ride.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be Mr. Popular for sure.
If it were like one of those cattle call Southwest Airlines flights, I would sit down and just start coughing right away.
What are you flying?
United, which I hate them with a passion, but they were
Yeah, I
the
remember
least
last time
expensive.
they did this.
Cheapest, yeah.
I would much prefer Alaska every time, but they were just like $500 more for two of us. It was crazy. Yep.
They really don't fly much to Texas, I don't think.
Shepard, according to one of the Nikki, N-I-C-C-I, on their Discord,
MRUSC.
they said they're done for the year. That was the only one. And I tend to believe it. There was a leak or what could have been a fake announcement that some other license was coming. Don't put it in the chat if you know what it is. That's not what I'm trying to do. And it turned out that was supposed to drop tomorrow. Doesn't look like it's happening. So I'm really glad I didn't do any kind of content around that. I think they're probably done.
Only like a week. Christmas is this week.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. People are already spending enough money.
Yeah, but
You're better off waiting to the new year when people
Agreed.
have Christmas money and stuff like that.
yeah, you could go first or second week of the new year and be pretty safe. I don't think you want to do it on. Let's see, New Year's Eve will be Monday.
Sunday.
Monday. So
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's always
Oh,
the
New
week
Year's
after
Day is-
Christmas.
One day, isn't it?
So you probably don't want to do it then because of people not being really with it. I would wait till the week after.
Yep.
But we know that it's not always all about logic.
Should always be.
I agree. That's a good gun right there. Says-
I don't like this one. I don't like the scope on that one.
You don't? There you go. Pork,
Oh,
you,
I see.
you enjoy
It's
it.
a hammer. Okay. I was like, yeah, it's a hammer. That's what. I mean, it's not a hammer, but it's the enforcer.
I don't mind. I just don't like that the round scope on it, the 2-time.
Ah.
Oh, we should go down to the.
Paradise City. Oh, it's around the corner back this way.
Keep on forgetting where the heck the safe in this area even is.
This way.
I think I got it now.
Yep. Port sword here.
Oh, okay. Like, I'm always forgetting where it is.
Yeah, this one was tricky at first. Oh, Willow Bard, no! That's how it goes.
Oh, what the?
You also tricky at first.
Hmm?
A gnarly kickflip.
Oh, boy.
I knew I'd get you.
All right. Here, Pork, where are you at?
sorry.
Take the medallion.
Oh, I'm at the bottom. Just
Well-
collecting some gold.
Yeah, when you come up.
Thank you. I have the power.
Sounded just like He-Man.
Shield.
Do I want the shield? Yeah, actually, I kind of like the shield. It's fun. Get real close to somebody. Oh, the medallion only goes up to 50 now.
Yeah.
If you have
Here, I
two,
bought
it takes
some-
you to 60.
Oh, he's here. He's here, Clint.
I bought some, house. I thought you were throwing that down for a second.
Oh, yeah. Similar colors.
Oh, dang it. I should have done drive, 2 different vehicles. Oh, chest. And a present?
I love the treasure chest in this use, but
The Octane does not perform well on the slippery roads. Slippery
Bike is
ice.
the way to go. Oh, sorry, Kelly. Alright, let's go. Alright, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Ooh, you know what? No heal. All weapons. Ah! I knew it! I knew it! I just went completely over! Hit and run! You all saw it!
I saw nothing.
Oh, whatever. Octane wins against that tree.
It can hit a ball.
Nope, not gonna do it. Weak sauce.
Oh, somebody's here shooting at me.
We're gonna have to get out of this thing, Caller. I don't know how to make you go up that hill. Coming to you,
They can
Caller.
go
Port
over
back
the hill.
up.
Whoa, whoa!
You didn't end them, did you?
I didn't hit them, but another team was shooting at me. There's another team over here somewhere. Yep.
Right behind that rock, Callard.
Oh, crud. One coming up. Oh, one's running. He's weak.
Come over here, Port.
Oh, you stopped!
Man, that immediately went down to like 0. Oh, it went to Chuck then. My bad.
Wait. Coming up.
Port, come to me.
I'm dead.
I'm watching you. Ah, sorry.
Were you watching me?
I'm down.
Yeah, look.
They didn't miss a shot. I looked like I was very confused.
Alright, I'm in the storm. I'm just gonna shield up and heal up.
He's just walking.
What's
They're
that,
on you?
Willoward?
Did they all attack in the storm? Oh, no, there.
I really did not play well there. Oh, just missed him. Oh. They're just sitting right outside the storm.
Yep.
Oh, that looked like a good shot. There's 110. Nice.
What? How did that hit me? Where's that vehicle? Is it still over here?
Ours was out of gas, almost.
Mine was still on top of the weather. Up there somewhere. Unless they took it or something, but it was up there.
Hopefully there's some health or something over here to help you. He's making the run. He's already got Port's card, just needs to pick up mine. See if he can manage to avoid getting picked off by those storm campers.
They're running from the storm because it's too far away for them.
You got one there,
Okay, I'm not gonna do it in the storm. I don't have enough health.
and this one be good. Oh, come on. Not over yet, Nadu. Matter of fact, I have to finish after this one, so it's going to be up to Callard to bring us back.
It's so great that you can feel while riding in the car now.
I forgot about that.
Front flip.
I'm just glad I had enough heals to hold me over until they decided to leave.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Then again, when do I not have heals?
Yeah, you're always good about that. Man, we got a squirrel out here we've named Gary that lives outside our backyard. He's always around here. His tail, he's up on a limb, just going nuts. His tail is just like non-stop. He's either very happy or that's an alarm system. I don't know.
I have a squirrel that terrorizes my dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just on the top of it's just on the tree and just chirps at him.
Oh, how funny.
Drives him up the wall.
We had a cat randomly come by our back patio this morning and acted like, please let me in, like it had lived here forever. Like, I wonder if that's like an old homeowner's lost cat that just came back.
There's a team over this ridge. I got one of them hit.
I'm picking up some weapons.
No, don't worry about it. There's a bunch. Oh, there he is. Knocked one. I wiped him.
Nice. Good job, sir.
You know what? Here, I got that medallion, but we probably want to drop it because I think that other team's chasing after us. You guys got 50 health.
Yeah, that's a fair.
I'm gonna get rid of this thing. I think the other team is coming after us.
There's a couple cars down here. Could use them.
There's a bunch of weapons here.
Where's Chuck? Oh, there's Chuck over there.
The team's away from weapons. So.
Found the first tree. I'm going to Chuck. He says he has weapons.
Behind you. Turbo boost.
Oh, that's the medallion.
Yeah, I dropped that one. There's a half pot right there.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff up here.
Yep.
And I almost died from my own car. Fantastic.
I hate when that happens.
Wait. They never killed the boss.
He has a good weapon too.
Going to port. Some well-placed grenades.
You took the gun.
Somebody came through here. I see a lot of weapons and ammo.
Oh, wait, do we need the medallion to open the thing?
We do.
Yeah,
Alright. As soon as I'm gonna open it, I'm gonna drop it.
it's right below you.
Yep.
Now would be perfect time to hide a trap to put right there at the door.
Oh, there's plenty of ammo. They may lead low on ammo.
I think I'm good.
I'm almost maxed out in the air. Do want to find some med packs.
I've got 3 halves right now.
I got 6 halves, or 6 minis, and 3.
Here's a med kit.
And 15.
We gotta move.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Go, alarm.
And I'm gonna keep these minis for now. These mini health bandages.
Yo, Gatos, what's happening, baby? Just about to finish my last stream before Christmas. This will be the last game we're playing right now. Hope you're doing well, sir. Oh, Gary's definitely a friend of Hoot. Oh, firing. Off to 240, 255.
You got two medallion
left,
squads
Mark.
calling up to each other. Watch your left, that's a medallion person.
Yep. Oh, they're coming towards our way too, no less.
They don't see
Like,
us though because we're
right.
in the medallion. So don't go into that
Yeah.
circle area.
Nope.
3 medallions converging.
Alright, I'm gonna go to more this way then. Let them fight it out. Oh wait. Alright. Let's get a little closer.
Yeah, we're being forced there next. I'm glad to hear Gatos. Shepard, there's a possibility, yes. We've got family coming into town, so I don't know what exactly when I'll be busy. But I think I can do 26 or 27. Yeah, Miss Jessie Star, we heard that. We're still not sure if that's legit or some sort of one-off error or experience that somebody made up.
Oh, there's some there's half over here, Sully.
But if you've
Unless
seen
I'm
them,
mistaken.
that'd be good. Good to know for sure. You know, I told y'all I
Yep,
had 3 halves and I didn't even drink one.
Oh, there's a half.
Yeah, I'm in the process.
Oh.
Oh, are they, Miss
medallion-
Jessie Star? Well, that's
Medallion
guaranteed.
fighting to my right.
Good to know.
Did you guys fire that?
I didn't find anything. I see them fighting
That's
though.
below us. That's below us. Line that's below us.
Ping, ping.
I went down. Behind that tree. Nice.
That's a wipe. Grab crowns if you want them.
I do.
Well, I just
Sniper
got hit
fire.
There.
from the house. Straight ahead of us. And up around the corner. Nope, it's the system. We're gonna have to go in. Head to the water.
Zip line. Alright. Back jump in.
Oh my god, whee!
Up.
Us,
Of
it's
all places.
us and there's 3 squad. There's 6 people. Three.
Oh,
It's 3v2v1.
Yeah.
Someone's above
Someone
me.
just zip line above us. Yep. Zip line.
That's fighting.
I got 2 of them. I got one of them super weak. Fucking shield. Behind this rock.
Downed one. Out of ammo. Port.
Oh,
That's a win.
there it is. Good
Going to pick
game,
up
gang.
crowns.
All right, well, I got to get out of here, but
Shot that.
that's the way to win it. Yeah, picked up on those crowns
And-
right before the end.
And I completed our quest, killing them with the hammer shotgun.
Oh, very nice. I'll add points to everybody for the win. There's 50, and I'll probably give out some more in just a second if you guys hang on. Well, thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Port. We had a lot of fun. You guys have a wonderful holiday.
Safe travels.
Head up.
All right, we'll turn that off. We'll go back to the close-ups. We'll close the Discordia. Thank you guys for coming by. It was a quick stream, but appreciate you. Don't forget to finish your Power Ranger Series 2 sets or your royalty sets, or get those legendaries or whatever you need before 2 days from now. Snapshot is 11 a.m. on Wednesday. This is my last stream until after Christmas. I hope to be back on the 26th or 27th. We'll see. I'll tweet about it. What else? I think that's the big stuff. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Merry Unitemas. Where's the post that I did earlier? Did I already lose that? That's great. It took seconds for me to lose that post-it note. Shout out. I had it. I know I didn't wad it up. Great job, Sully. Great job. This is why we can't have nice things. Anyway, I had a Merry Unite Miss one. You can go back and watch it in the stream from earlier. Merry Christmas, gatos. Have a happy holiday, everyone, says Punked. Funko Lover 30, Merry Christmas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give us like a million because you'll be gone and the math adds up. I don't think it does, but I'll add some Sully Bucks right before we raid over to somebody else. Let me get over to Twitch and see who there is on that we can raid over to. Kind of quiet today. Not surprised to that. At that at all. Liz is on. Liz XP. We haven't rated over her in a while. That's Dreamality's other half. She is playing Power Wash Simulator, which I've always found very interesting. We're going to rate over her. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas or holiday, whichever applies to you. Enjoy yourself. Be careful. Remember, the Nerds Unite carries over to everyday life, so treat everybody nicely. I know you guys do anyway, but do something special. Pay it forward. Be careful. If you drink, don't drive. All that good stuff. It all applies. There's a reason we say these things. I hope you guys will have a wonderful time with Liz. But before we do that, let me add another 100 points to all. And I got to go run errands quickly. We're going to raid over to Liz. Remember to wash your hands, check in on somebody you love, make sure they're doing okay. Stay positive. Have a wonderful holidays. And above all else, most importantly, Nerds Unite. See you guys later. Have a good one. Did he go? Did he go? There he goes. It went.